Okay, welcome to a long time ago. It's just me, Martin, this week. No Adam. Today I'm at Sandown Toy Fair. First time I've been here, so I've heard a lot of great stuff about it. Really looking forward to it. That's not a one. That's not a one, is it?
No, it's not a one. No, it looks like it, but my writing's a little bit.
Yeah. Again, I've seen worse.
Again, they were Echo prices.
Yeah.
So if I put them out now, I'm going to put them up a bit because actually I sold those graded ones earlier, and they were, you know, even Echo was insane this time. People.
some of the last 17 in here. Oh man, beautiful. Ooh, they have some graded figures I don't have back there. Oh, blue snaggletooth in the corner over there. I don't have the Farm Boy Luke, I don't have the Princess Leia, and I don't have Catharba. I think it's Catharba, yeah. Might have to ask him. Oh, this is Vectis. I didn't realise this is all auction stuff, so I can't buy it. Every time Adam and I go out, we always come across the Tazo set. When it's complete, yeah, it is. Looks like, wow, it's crazy.
Okay, well, as you saw there, Martyn has been to Sandown Toy Fair, and I didn't get to go. So, Martyn, how was the whole thing? Was it good?
Oh, it was
Looks pretty
superb.
good.
It was
Yeah.
really, really good. I was shocked at how, well, I wasn't shocked, sorry, that's the wrong word, but I was pleasantly surprised how much more I enjoyed it than I thought I was going to.
Yeah, because it's not just Star Wars, is it? There's so much more to it.
No, but that's the thing, Adam. It was I was saying to people that were there, I was saying, because I'm a Star Wars only collector, I was thinking, oh, there's going to be things that I'm not really interested in, and I'm not really too bothered about. But the amazing thing about it was that I was walking around going, I had that when I was a kid. I
Yeah.
always wanted that when I was a kid. Oh, I saw that TV show. Oh, I remember that movie. So I literally was finding myself going from stall to stall, trying to think sensibly. Like, no, I don't need that. I don't need to
Oh,
start
yeah.
collecting that.
No, no, you don't really have room for anything else, do you? So
No,
I
no.
think you've got to stick to Star Wars.
Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I could have walked away with some He-Man. There was some
Yeah,
Battlestar Galactica there that I saw that I really liked. Some
yeah,
V, some A-Team. I mean, there was tons of stuff that I really, really remember as a kid.
mm,
Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, it was great. It was
yeah,
really, really good. Admittedly, there were things that I wasn't interested in, like, particularly that I wasn't
of
particularly
course.
interested in the trains and the cars and all that sort of stuff. But
Yeah, yeah,
but yeah, I was. I'd say 80% of the stuff there, I was like, oh yeah, this is great. This is really, really
yeah,
good.
yeah. You're in your element, sort of thing. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
great.
Did anything else sort of like pique your interest? Then was there anything you really had to sort of tell yourself no?
Yes, there was actually. It was the Battlestar Galactica stuff,
Yeah,
and it wasn't the 80s Battlestar Galactica or 70s, 80s Battlestar Galactica. It was actually the new modern series Battlestar Galactica. They had model Vipers and the Cylon Raiders, and they had models of the new Cylons themselves, and they looked so good. I mean, I think you'll see them in some of the footage. You would have seen them in the footage that I
mm,
put before this, but it's, if I had to choose a top 5 TV shows of all time, my favourites, it would be in the 1 or 2, maybe 3 at the at maximum. It's one of my
Mm.
favourite shows, and
Yeah, I think, well, you've definitely told me that before. I don't know if you've
mm,
told the viewers, but yeah.
no,
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't
have you
seen it.
not?
I need to.
I know it's difficult because it's like 4 seasons and a mini series to start, but it's well worth it. And the way
Mm.
they've done it is, it's 20 years ago nearly now it came out, and you'd think it would be a bit dated, and I suppose the special effects are a little bit dated, but they did it in
Mm.
such a way with the grainy footage that they can get away with it.
It's all in
And
it, yeah.
yeah, and like most things that have special effects, as long as the story's absolutely top notch, it doesn't really matter about that sort of thing. And it's such a great show. I would really highly recommend it to you.
Mm. Yeah,
Mm.
maybe one day. There's so
Yeah,
much on at the moment, though, isn't there, to watch? So,
there
and
is. Yeah,
loads more to come out.
yeah.
So there was a lot of people saying they were going to the event. I saw
Mm.
VTR Dave in the video. Was there
Yeah.
anyone else you bumped into?
Yeah, along with VTR Dave, obviously I bumped into Stu and Georgie, who, it was great to see them again. They're such great guys, such a great couple. So it was great, and obviously my wife Steph came, and
How did she enjoy it? Did she
yes,
like it?
Steph. Steph and I have been to a lot of Comic Cons in the past, London Comic Cons, and it's not like she's never been to anything like this before, and she really enjoyed it, but she's never been to just a full on toy fair, and
Yeah,
she absolutely loved it.
that's cool.
And she really enjoyed looking around at all the stalls. She didn't particularly enjoy filming for me too much, but that's understandable.
Yeah,
But she loved meeting all of the other YouTubers and toy collectors and stuff. So that was really cool. So yeah, we met Stu, Georgie, and VTR Dave, and I met Adam, the real toy dude, as well,
yeah,
who was there with Stu. First time I've met him. I've obviously seen his videos and seen him on
yes,
some live streams, but he was a cool dude. Unfortunately, I know Matt from Zero Hunter Toys and BOE were there,
yeah.
but we had a 2.5 hour drive to get back, so we had to leave about midday,
Yeah.
and we hadn't bumped into them yet. And I was devastated not to bump into them, but I'm sure there'll be another time that we'll all be able to
Yeah, for
catch
sure.
up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so
Is
that
it
was
quite
cool.
big as well? Was it like,
Oh,
was there a chance of not bumping into them at all?
it was
Just
huge. It was,
yeah,
I'd say it was double Echo, but might have been a little bit
right.
more.
Yeah,
And I have to say, when we'd always debate is early bird worth it. I mean, it's totally worth it here, because we could get in from 8 o'clock, and the normal group of people could come in at 10:30. So we had 2.5 hours basically, with
oh, nice.
without a huge. I mean, there's a good number of people in there, but it
Yeah,
wasn't. You could get down the aisles quite easily,
mm,
and obviously people were still setting up from 8, so it wasn't like everything was out. But I think by the time the normal time people came in, we'd walked around the entire floor about 3 times,
yeah,
so we'd definitely seen everything by then. So yeah, I definitely would recommend the early bird tickets if you go there. So it was great. It was great to meet all those guys. But I also bumped into a couple of guys who watch our videos,
oh, cool.
specifically the making the grade videos. And there was one chap, John, who was such a cool guy, and we ended up standing there chatting for absolutely ages. And
Yeah.
he's been collecting since the original movies came out. He was telling me,
Oh wow. Yeah.
and he's got all 96 loose and all 96 graded already, and
Oh
he's now like collecting all of the Lily Leddies and the PBPs, and all of the
wow.
other stuff that he hasn't got
That's a
yet.
hell of a collection you'd like to see then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an amazing collection. So yeah, I'll chuck in some footage while we're talking about this now when I do the edit.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was showing me some of the stuff he's picked up, and yeah, it was great. It's great to meet him, and thanks ever so much for watching if you're watching this. So
Yeah. Yeah,
so that was
absolutely.
cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, no,
It's quite a surreal experience, isn't it? Bumping into people that actually know and watch our videos and
Yeah, I kind of don't know what to say, to be honest with you. You know, it's like, oh hi, you know, I, I like the first bit is, oh yeah, hi, I'm Martin. It's like, yeah, they know that, Martin. They see your name on the video every week, you know. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's cool to meet people that watch the videos, but you know, even more, it's great to chat to them about their own collections. So
absolutely,
yeah,
yeah. I remember that from Echo, yeah. So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
good
because you
seeing
bumped
the
into a
bounty
couple of people
hunters.
at, didn't you,
Yeah,
at Echo?
collecting the bounty hunters,
Mm,
um,
mm.
but graded. Yeah, so it was cool and had a look through what he was buying. As
Yeah,
you said, you did the same. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's really cool. Yeah. So the experience overall, then,
Yeah, I mean, I
you're trying to
definitely.
get to them more often.
Yeah, I think well, the next one's in February, at the end of February. I think it's the 24th, but don't quote me on that. And because it's in February, I think we'll probably end up going to Echo, won't we? And I think
I
perhaps
would hope so.
two,
Yeah.
yeah, I think perhaps two toy fairs in the same month might be a pushing it even for me. So
Mm.
there's another one. I think
I
there's
should
three a
add
year.
that. I should add that my wife's birthday is in February, so
Okay.
if Echo falls in early February, I could be in a lot of trouble.
Okay. First thing I would say is the guys that, you know, obviously the guys that, you know, set Echo Bay us up, you know, if they see this, not the beginning of February, please. And
Yes.
secondly, if it is the beginning of February, I mean, what greater birthday present could she ask for than a trip to Redditch
Or to
to go
get me
to
out of
Echo
the
Base
house.
Live?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
Oh dear. So yeah, I probably won't go to the February one, but perhaps there's three a year, I believe. So you know, the one in the middle of the year would be great.
Mm.
And then perhaps, you know, that'd be enough distance between Echo for you to be able
Yeah.
to come to the next one, because I think
Well,
you'd really
that
enjoy
could
it,
be my
Adam.
birthday treat, couldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Middle of the year, that's both of our birthdays. We
Yeah,
can
we'll just say that I bought you a ticket for your birthday and you can't get out
oh
of it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll work with that. Yeah.
Oh
Right.
dear.
The bit that everyone's been waiting for then, because I don't even know. Have you picked anything up?
I have picked some stuff up. I didn't pick up much,
Are you
as I
going to
say.
have to save a lot of them for making the grade?
Well, I did buy two graded figures, and I will show them, because it's a bit, every time I go to places now, I just pick up, you know, graded figures. It seems so. It's a bit
Mm.
unfair to say, yeah, I picked some up, but I'm not going to tell you. So I'll give quick flash. The first one, I won't go into too much detail. Obviously, we'll save that for making the grade. But I managed to pick up a 90% gold Bib Fortuna, which
Nice.
it's every inch a 90% as well. It's absolutely stunning. I've never seen
90%. Yeah.
a cape look as good as this one, so I was really happy to pick that up.
Don't
And
you have a big Fortuna to send away, Martin?
no, no, we said we would keep that for a future giveaway, didn't we, Adam?
Oh, right, did we?
Yes, I think we did. Anyway, brushing
Moving
over
on.
that. I also managed to pick up a Princess Leia Organa Star Wars figure, and this was graded at 80%, but the paint was 85, and this was an absolute bargain. I feel,
Yeah.
especially because these go for quite a lot of money, and I obviously I bought the two together, and I did a deal with the guy, and you know, he's happy to take the offer. So yeah, I won't go into too much detail about those. So I picked those two up.
Perfect. Good.
As I say, there was, sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying they're good. Good
Yeah,
pickups.
yeah. I mean, they're really nice. Especially the layer. I'm really chuffed to get that one, because I was struggling to find one at a price that I was, you know, happy to pay. So yeah. So as I say, there was a lot of other things I wanted to pick up, and I actually picked up. I mean, I think in the video you might have seen there was that what was it, the shuttle, the Imperial shuttle, Return of the Jedi boxed Imperial shuttle in
Mm.
the acrylic case.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Yeah, that was £2,500, and I mean, I can't afford that, but there was talk between me and Steph about, you know, possibly using the credit card and then spending the next 5 years paying it back. But sensible people and sensible minds came to the fore. E.g., Steph told me
Yes,
no.
yes.
um,
When you say you had a conversation, you and Steph, was it? Are you sure it wasn't just you and you? Just having
Well,
a conversation with yourself, and then Steph is like,
basically,
"What
this
did
is
you
how
say
the
over there?"
I can tell you exactly how the conversation was. I basically looked at it. I said, "Oh, Steph, get a video of me in front of this with a thumbs up." Turn to her and go, "Oh man, I'd love to get that." And then she turned to me and said, "No." That was pretty much the conversation.
That's it.
But that's why sometimes it's great to have a sensible, loving wife, because
Yeah,
they, you know, uh,
keeps you
uh,
in check.
exactly. And not that I would ever really have honestly bought it, but I was chatting to the John chap I was telling you about earlier, and we were talking about it. And I'm not an expert on vehicles. I don't know really what they're worth. And he was saying that actually it was worth nowhere near that amount of money.
Oh, wow.
So not that I would have bought it, but
Mm.
if I say I had bought it, it would have been actually a bit of an idiotic thing to do. So yeah, but
Mhm.
the I did pick up one more thing. I did
Mhm.
nearly pick up those Battlestar Galactica ships, and I also nearly picked up some Star Trek ships as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But the last thing I picked up, because obviously I'd paid a lot of money for the graded figures, was
Yeah.
this Revenge of the Sith holographic Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, nice.
And I do believe we have a bit of a tradition on this channel. Whenever I buy a Palpatine, don't we?
It's becoming a tradition.
It's become a tradition. Well, for those who haven't seen previous videos, I don't collect loose figures, but in front of my monitor here, I do have a selection of Palpatine Emperor Darth Sidious figures, because he's my favorite character in Star Wars. So I'm going to fulfill that tradition now and
Nice.
do something I would never ever normally do. I'm going to do this.
There it goes. Does it feel good to open them?
It does feel quite therapeutic, having all these figures in boxes behind me. So yeah, this, oh god, yeah, they packaged these Revenge of the Sith cards well. Okay, so I'm sure that sound is coming up great on the microphone. So yep, there we go. We have a holographic Palpatine.
Nice.
So yep, that's going to take
Pretty cool.
pride of place in my collection of loose Palpatines, which is down here in front of the monitor. Always keeping an eye on me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Telling
happy
you
to
to do
have that.
bad things.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I can't wait to finish collecting graded figures, because I can actually start collecting more stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can do
Dear.
a few more pickups of
Yeah.
Palpatines. You
Yeah.
can collect them all. Have a
Yeah.
focus figure on Palpatine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the exception of all the stuff I picked up, I did obviously look out for some astromech droids for you.
Mhm.
And apart from that 6-pack of astromechs that I sent you a picture of
Yeah.
earlier in the day, there was no astromechs anywhere to be seen. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And so even
Difficult
that
to come by.
6-pack. Sorry.
They are difficult to come by.
Well, yeah, but I mean, in Echo Base, we did come across, weren't necessarily ones you wanted, but we did come across quite a lot. But
Yeah.
even that 6-pack that I found, I mean, he wanted 150 for that, and I
Which is
know we could
just
have knocked him down a
madness.
bit, but
Well,
we've
we've
seen
seen
that for
it
much
elsewhere
less.
for 60, haven't we?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, that was never. I was never in the chance of getting that, and also we never came across the Zuckus and Forlom 2-pack for you either, unfortunately,
Okay.
mate.
It's another one that evades me. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there in the end.
One day we'll find it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will.
Yeah. Good. All right. I think that's everything then for today. I will just say our outro. But if anyone wants to see what Martyn's like, he did send me a clip, and I've implored him to put it in the video at the end. So stick around past the outro to see just what Martyn's like on camera. It's brilliant.
Cheers, mate.
Otherwise-
I've got to put it in
otherwise,
now, haven't I?
You have to put it in, yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you later.
Bye. Right. This is like Adam and me every 5 minutes. Stop it.
Okay, I'll look over here.
Welcome to a long time ago. Today we're going to Sandown Toy Fair. Let's go. No, I don't know what to say. I don't know what should I say.